This next form is for the belt rank of second degree brown. It is Wharang, meaning the youth movement which led the fight for Korea's independence. When you start this form, your ready position will be craning your left leg high as both hands go straight out into a Y position. Palms are out. From there, as your foot comes down, as your feet go together, your left hand will cover your right hand. Try not to scissor your hands, but make sure they're covering each other perfectly. From there, you're going to step out into a horse stance with your left leg. With your left hand staying in an open hand pseudo position as your right hand is open, or is a tight fist. You'll push your right fist all the way across your body with your left hand, and from that position you'll work 2 lunge punches to your solar plexus. Then you'll fold for a square block to your left like in Hwanyo, looking. You'll pivot from a horse stance into a back balance and execute a square block. Like in Hwanyo, the top hand will open, drawing back for a chop. Take your right hand and stab your shoulder as you're chopping with the left hand. Chamber the right hand to your rib cage high and drop from a back balance back into a horse stance, work an upset punch. From here, you'll bring your feet together into a 90-degree angle facing the direction you just punched. You'll work a circular chop, work in a parry or deflection, and come down straight with the chop. Grab the person by the hair, step into a forward balance with your left leg, work a punch to the solar plexus. You'll fold the punching hand on top for a downward block. Look to your left. You'll step straight back into a little sweep and execute a downward block. Make sure you take the right hand to your hip. You'll aim to your solar plexus, step forward into a forward balance with your right leg forward, and do another lunge punch. Right hand will be punching to the solar plexus. You'll take your left hand and grab your right fist. As you bring your left foot to your right, feet together, that positions you for a side kick. You're going to stab your right hand on top of your left fist. You'll work a right leg side kick, refolding to the knee. Fold for a chop with the right hand on top, land in a back balance, left fist as tight as you notice, and chop, shoulder level. You do not yell on this chop. You will aim to the head. The next 2 punches that you throw will be head punches. Second punch you'll key out on, signifying the ending of the second half, or the first half, the beginning of the second half. You'll fold for a knife hand block. To your right, you'll swing your left foot all the way around into a back balance, looking over your shoulder, and do your pseudomaki or knife hand block. From that position, you'll parry, blocking down, step through, and kwansu. Now you want to make sure your right elbow is resting on your left hand. From that position, you're going to fold for a pseudomaki to your right, step with your right foot around into a back balance, moving away from the person. Doing a knife hand block with your left hand. Your guard will go up, prepping for a roundhouse kick or a tolio chagi. You'll work a right leg round kick, refolding to the butt, fold for a knife hand block behind you, land forward in a back balance and block. Your hands will go up in a fighting stance or tight fist again. Now you do a round kick with the left leg. Refold to the butt, land forward in a back balance, folding for a knife hand block, and block. You'll fold left hand on top of right for a downward block. Step straight back, turning into a forward balance, and execute a downward block. Make sure your ready hands on your hip. From there, you'll sidestep into a back balance, throwing a panne chirigi or a reverse punch. Ready hands on the hip. You'll do 2 more reverse punches after that. So step forward, punch once across your body, just like in yakjin. You're just throwing a reverse punch. Now step again into another back balance and reverse punch. From there, you'll sidestep into a forward bounce and work an X block low to your groin, right hand on top of left. You'll work a high sweep or crescent kick with your right leg refolding to the knee. You're going to land forward in a horse, chambering your right fist into your left hand. You'll step behind your right foot with your left and elbow with the right elbow, kia. This will be the second yell you have in this form. From that position, you'll fold your right hand on top of your left for a downward block. You'll spin in the opposite direction, placing your feet together. You'll do a fast down block, side block combination, and then you'll do a slow isometric one, going to the balls of your feet, standing up on the balls of your feet, holding, and then another fast one. From there, you fold for a pseudomaki to your right, step forward with the left leg into a back balance, block. Then you fold for a pseudomaki. To your left, look over to your right shoulder, bring your feet together, block kia. This will end the second half of the form. You'll look, go back to your ready position. This time your right foot will crane up as both hands are high in a Y position. As the right foot comes down, the left hand will again cover the right hand. You go back to Jumbi, and now you'll see this form done at normal speed.
Hey!